Hello and yes, welcome to another video with me, RockBoy680. Today I'm going to be doing another album review, and it's going to be of Paul McCartney's Off the Ground. This was requested by my very good friend R. Goodall, who has a fantastic channel here in the VC. So this is an album which I really enjoy. I think it's a really overlooked album, and I think that's the best word to describe it. And it's an album which I've wanted to put my opinion out there of for quite a while now, so I'm kind of glad that I'm finally getting around to reviewing it, and I don't think I've actually seen any reviews of it on YouTube already, so, you know, I'm kind of glad to be the first one to do it, because it's an album which I really enjoy. And I done a top 25 least to best Paul McCartney albums, putting all his albums from least to best, and this one actually made it in at the top 5, I think it came in at number 5. However, now I'd probably put it back a bit, maybe 6 or 7, mainly because I've been listening to some of his earlier stuff a bit more recently. So anyway, sorry, voice just went then. Just going to do the usual, give you a bit of information. Generally there's not that much information to go over about this album, but anyway I'll tell you a little bit about what Paul was doing at the time. Then at the end I've got the CD, the vinyl, a single and a 12-inch single to show you, which will come out at the same time. And I'm going to give it a mark out of 10. So anyway, Paul McCartney Off the Ground. This album was released on, hang on, I've got the date here, 2nd of February 1993. And 1993, his last album was the Flowers in the Dirt album, which was kind of Paul kind of getting back into music, so I found that a lot of his 80s stuff he was kind of lacking lyrically when he was writing. You know, he wasn't performing, you know, as well as he had in the songwriting. You know, you had the album Pipes of Peace, which was actually okay. I've been getting into that one a lot lately, but the lyrics weren't too great. And then you had give my regards to Broad Street, but of course he's redoing a lot of Beatles tracks, so I'm going to skip that one and move straight on to Press to Play. And Press to Play had some really dodgy lyrics. Again, I quite enjoy that album. Just lyric-wise, not very great. And then Flowers in the Dirt, it was kind of mixed. Half the tracks on it were great lyrically, and then the other half just, you know, not too great. And then this is Paul really getting back into, you know, the songwriting, I find, this album. So Flowers in the Dirt was a quite big success for Paul, got to number 1. So, you know, this album sounds very similar to that album in a way. And, of course, in between then, he started touring again, his first tour since Wings, you know, Wings Over America's period of time, 75, 76. And he done his, you know, Tripping the Live Fantastic tour. And very good, actually. I really enjoy his voice on that one. I know some people didn't like it very much because he's kind of getting back into the live singing on that tour, but I really enjoyed it because it's a different voice which Paul sings live in compared to what he has in other tours. So, Tripping Live, fantastic, nothing wrong with that tour in my mind, 10 out of 10 tour, brilliant. I mean, the live album especially, 10 out of 10, brilliant. So anyway, back in the studio for another album. So here he is with Off the Ground, released on the 2nd of February 1993. 9th solo album by Paul. Is that included in Wings ones? Must be. No, it can't be, can it? No, I don't think it is. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it said on Wikipedia. And, yeah, I'm just gonna... It got to number 2 in quite a few countries, like, I think it got to number 2 in Canada and Germany. And, I think, I'm just trying to remember. Anyway, I've written down the UK and US chart positions. US only got to number 17. UK got to number 5. That's good. That's a good position. You know, me being a Paul fan, I think it should have gone to at least number 1 or 2. But number 5, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. That's good. So yeah, overall, the album done quite well. Not as well as what previous albums have done, obviously. Not as well as I'd liked it to have done, or I'm sure Paul would have liked it to have done as well. But however, it didn't do that bad, especially here in the UK. Okay, so now let's get started on the tracks. So, first track up is Off the Ground. First of all, I just want to say the track Off the Ground has a great music video to it. Actually, Off the Ground isn't the only track with a good music video. You've got Off the Ground, Hope of Deliverance, Come On People, and Biker Like an Icon. And I love the music videos for all of them. And you can get them all on this. If you haven't got this, Paul McCartney / Beatle fans, if you haven't got this, you need it. It is great. Probably one of the best solo Beatle DVDs out there. Great. Anyway, so yeah, it has a great music video to it where you see Paul just acting like the boss, because he is the boss. flying around on his chair just with his guitar, and he's flying all over the world. Great stuff. So anyway, getting back to the actual song itself, it opens up with really nice guitar work. Sets the pace of the album well. We're kind of coming off of Flowers in the Dirt, but a bit more rocking, a bit more energy. And that's what I like. It's a good album, and that's kind of what the album's all about. It's a nice rocking song, lyrics are good, there's a great guitar solo in it at the end, and I love the bit in the music video where he's doing the guitar solo right at the end on his chair with him, boom, 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 and he's the boss, Great stuff. Anyway, next track up, Looking for Changes. This is about animal cruelty, because we all know Paul's very heavily influenced by Linda, obviously his wife, about animal cruelty and stuff, becoming a vegetarian and whatnot. And this is one of the first times we see Paul really put it down in his song, because whereas today he does it a lot, like with his Kiss on the Bottom of the Christmas song, and change some lyrics around, because he's a vegetarian. And I find today Paul goes on about, meat-free Mondays too much. I have nothing wrong with that, because if that's what he believes in, that's what he wants to do, fair enough, who are we to say, shut up Paul, you can't do it, because, he's earned his place to be there. So if he's going to shout about meat-free Mondays, whatever Paul, I don't care, you do it. But anyway, he didn't used to protest about it as much back in the 90s, or in the early 90s at least. So yeah, this is kind of a cool song actually, kind of different from Paul at the time, which is good. The chorus is great for a start, I think that's brilliant. It has some really nice backing vocals, and the lyrics are really good. I especially like the one at the end where he said, I saw a monkey starting to choke, the man beside him gave him cigarettes to smoke, and he also slipped in a bit of a naughty word in that song, but anyway, you guys all know what it is. Again, Looking for Changes, I can leave it or take it. If I'm not in the mood for it, I could skip it. I don't skip it that often at all. Out of 10 times I play it, probably, let's say, I play it 10 times, probably one time I might skip it, but that's it. It's a brilliant song, I really like it, and I'm normally in the mood for it. Next track up, Hope of Deliverance. This is the single to the album. Only got to number 18 in the UK. Again, disappointing. Should have been a top 10. Obviously, I'm not going to say it needs to be number 1, because I get it. Paul McCartney wasn't the most popular musician in the 90s. A lot of other bands coming in and stuff. Music's getting a lot more poppy at this time and shit. Anyway, it got to number 3 in Germany, which is good. So it did well in some countries. Germany, you guys still have the taste then. Anyway, lyrics are good. It's a fun, strong song. Brilliant acoustic guitar work on it. It really sets the song well. Just a classic McCartney track, I find. And there's another great guitar solo in it as well. Great. Next track up, Mistress and Maid. I don't actually have too much to say about this song. First of all, I love the lyrics. That's the one thing that I have to say about this song. The lyrics to this song are great. Just something which I don't know. It's just like a Dylan song. Because normally when I listen to Dylan songs, I find I have to concentrate with the Dylan songs, listen to the lyrics, because he tells a story. And it's kind of what Paul's doing here. And he does it on another song on the album, but we'll get to that one. But anyway, with this song, he kind of tells a story, which is really good. I think it's really catchy, and it's a lot of fun. The vocals are good, and it's just a good, solid song. One of the average ones on the album. Next track up, I Owe It All to You. Starts off very slow with a very cool keyboard intro. Not sure if it was Linda or Wicks doing this. Going to take a guess. Both doing a little bit. Probably Wicks doing the majority of it, and then Linda doing a little bit on the back side of it. And of course the guitar comes in, the acoustic guitar. And the acoustic guitar on this one sounds great. I really love the tune to it. It's really cool. Lyrics are good. The chorus is great. The chorus to this song is perfect. However, this song does come with a downfall. Goes on a little bit too long. Just a little bit. I mean, it's a really good song. However, how long is it? Does it say? No, it doesn't. I'm going to guess it's about 5-6 minutes long. Should be 4.5 maybe. I think they could have taken the last 30 to a minute, 30 seconds to a minute off the track. But anyway, it's a great song. Okay, carrying on to the next track now. Biker Like an Icon. Biker Like an Icon is the other track, lyrically, which I love. for a start, I want to say, I know a few people out there dislike this song. I've heard a few people say it, and you know, I love it. It's one of the best on the album, in my opinion. Biker Like an Icon is one of Paul's best songs from the entire 90s. I've said it. I think it's a very fun song. Lyrically, brilliant. Vocals are great, especially when he gets nearer to the end of the song. He ends up kind of shouting down the mic a bit more. Great stuff. Guitar work is brilliant. Again, you know, music video to it is great as well. Very interesting, very fun to watch. Get it? It's such a cool song. Biker Like an Icon is definitely in my top 3-4 tracks on the album. That's how much I love it. It's a fantastic song. Okay, going on to side 2 of the vinyl now. So halfway. Peace in the Neighbourhood. Very, very mellow sounding introduction to it. Lyrics are okay. A bit, I don't know, I find the lyrics a bit, I don't know what word to use really. I'm going to say cheesy, I guess. You know, it's best thing that I've ever saw is a man who loved his wife. Of course, that's a great thing. Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, it just come across a little cheesy to me. I mean, you know, best thing you ever saw. Well, you don't have to look too far for that, because there's a lot of people out there who love their wives. I mean, the chorus is good. Again, I find this song goes on maybe a little bit too long. But hey, it's a decent song. Yeah, voice is going. I have to have a drink like every 5 minutes when I do these videos, or else my voice just goes. Golden Earth Girl. Nice ballad, I guess. Piano work is good. I want to go into that a bit more. Piano work isn't good. The piano work is brilliant here, I think. Really nice kind of McCartney ballad, which we're used to, you know, but I love going back to that sort of stuff. Sounding very similar to that, sounding very cool. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just trying. Lyrics are good. But you know, the song is good overall, but it's one of the weaker ones on the album. But I still enjoy it. Doesn't do too much for me. You've got to catch me in the mood for this song. You know, if you catch me in the mood, I'll sit down to this song and I go, "Whoa, hey, brilliant! Next track, please." Where if you don't get me in the mood, I could just go, "Yeah, skip." You know, it's a good song. Average, one of the weak ones on the album. There we go, done. The Lovers That Never Were. Okay, so I like this song coming after Golden Earth Girl because, again, it's another piano type track for Paul, and Golden Earth Girl was a lot slower, and then this one just comes in, you know, a lot quicker with the piano work, and it's sounding really cool. Yeah, vocals are great, I think. Vocals are really good on this song. And again, another one of those average McCartney songs. Around, you know, if I had to put these songs in order, least to best, this one would fall near the bottom of the list, but does not mean it's a bad song. I still think it's quite enjoyable. Okay, Get Out of My Way. Get Out of My Way is brilliant. I like it when Paul kind of comes back and shows that he can still rock just as good as all those musicians from the 60s and 70s, you know. I mean, he kind of shows it a lot in his 90s period with Flaming Pie, and especially this album, Run Devil Run. So yeah, I mean, kind of comes in here rocking with a great piano intro. Lyrics are great, vocals are brilliant, and in the chorus is unbelievably fun. It's so catchy, so goddamn catchy. It's one of the most catchy McCartney tunes out there, I think. It's so good. I like it at the end where the song actually ends and you think, oh damn, it's over, and all of a sudden it comes back again. You're like, well, hey, let's keep it going. And it doesn't last too long though. the end bit. But it's a very fun song, very cool, very energetic. Great McCartney track, fantastic. One Dark Open Sea. Okay, not a bad song, probably the weakest or second weakest track on the album. You know, the chorus is great for a start. I just want to say, chorus, fantastic. But the rest of the song doesn't do too much for me, personally. Great song, you know, but it falls near the bottom of this album. If not the bottom. And then, of course, we're coming to Come On People. You know. Again, Great music video. I love the music video where you see Paul starting off on this really old, crap piano singing, and Paul's playing in normal time, and then you see all these workmen come in and they're doing it really quick. You know, they're speeding up. They're rebuilding this piano and making it into like a proper nice, I don't know what make it is, I can't remember, maybe probably Yamaha or something. I don't know if that was popular back in the early 90s, it probably was, but I could be wrong. And you know, they built this beautiful, beautiful piano, and Paul ends up playing on this really nice piano. Anyway, music, the song wise, great. I don't feel this song goes on too long, because I know a few people have said it goes on a little too long. No, I don't care, I think it goes on for a good amount of time. 7 minutes, 6 minutes 30 maybe, 7 minutes, around that mark. Lyric wise are great, vocals are great. After about the 5 minute mark it turns into a bit more of a rock and more fast beat track, and of course the song stops and he comes back with like a hidden track, and the hidden track isn't actually separate. It isn't like on the CD, it actually carries straight on, it doesn't start again, if you know what I mean. So it is actually a part of the song. But I like it because it's actually a different tune. It's not like he's come back playing Come On People again, because if he'd come back playing that song I'd go, okay, yeah, the song's too long, but it's a different tune. So I have no problem with it. So anyway, there we go, there's a review of Off the Ground. I'll leave the marking out of 10 till the end of the video. I'll just get rid of my notes. Didn't actually have too many notes there, I was kind of doing all that off the top of my head. Which is better, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to save the vinyl. I'll do the vinyl after the CD. We'll do the CD first. So anyway, here it is. First of all, I want to say album cover. Okay, first of all, for the vinyl, I don't know what this white border's about. Why he's got a white border on there, I don't know. But just talking about that, get rid of the feet, and that would have been an awesome album cover. I'm just saying, this landscape, this picture, get rid of the feet. I mean, look at, that's a beautiful album cover. You know, to be honest, I know some people have a problem with Paul not showing his face on the cover. I don't need Paul's face, to be honest. That album cover there is fantastic. Just get rid of them feet. They put me off the cover a bit. But, you know, I get Off the Ground. They work with the album title. But, you know, that is a brilliant album cover. I'm just saying, you know, that is great. So, anyway, unfortunately he's ruined it by putting the feet on the front. The back. Open it up. Is this a British copy? So a lot of my McCartney CDs are actually like made in Holland and stuff, but I'm slowly replacing them with British copies. So there's the CD. Really nice. I'd rather they put the blue on the disc because it looks nicer. And of course, with all McCartney's CDs, you get a little books, which is fantastic. So quite thick, this one. Won't flick for it. Oh, it's mainly pictures from the gatefold of the vinyl, which we'll get to. Linda. Paul's guitarist, very good bass player. I hope my camera's focusing on all these. Wicks has been with Paul for 25 years now, something like that. It's a really nice picture. That looks really nice. Anyway, and then the second half of the book, lots of other weird pictures. Don't know whether that's Paul's cat or something. I don't know. From the Off the Ground music video. I think that's taken from a banking. Yeah. And then we got all the lyrics, which would appear on the sleeve of the vinyl. So anyway, CD wise, it's good. You haven't got the white borders like the vinyl. You get a good sized book, which is great. So yeah, they've done well on the CD. Okay, vinyl. It is. I'm going to take out the Blake sleeve because we're going to get glare with it. So anyway, here it is. I really don't know what the white border's about, folks. I really don't know. Back cover exactly the same, and here's the gatefold. I hold it there for a while because my camera seems to go off focus quite often. There's a spine. Now here's the sleeve. The vinyl actually isn't kept in the sleeve, in mine. See, it is actually the sleeve for the record, it's not an insert. All the lyrics. The record, mine is kept in one of these sleeves. The only problem is with this one, it's like, yeah, the records aren't coming out the side, but that's what this sleeve is here to do. It's here to make sure that the record isn't damaging the real sleeve, so it's doing its job. I love that centre, great. And mine, the record for mine is mint. There you go, I think that's catching it. Great condition. So yeah, I got the CD off eBay for like £1, you know, like £2 postage maybe, so £3 let's say. I can't really remember, but we'll just go with that. The record I bought at a Beatles record fair, it was priced at £50. I actually got it for £45, and the bloke also chucked this John Lennon one in. Bootleg outtakes Mother from the Plastic Ono Band sessions, and it's really cool because that one's on red vinyl. So I got a £50 record. That one was priced at £8 for £45. So yeah. Don't actually have the 7-inch single to Hope of Deliverance, but I have the Deliverance one. So yeah, there's a sent it to that one. The Deliverance track is okay. It's nothing too amazing in my opinion, but it's got Hope of Deliverance on the B-side, and it's okay from HMV. Again, I got this one from the Beatle record fair, not the same day as the Off the Ground one though. This one cost £8. That's all the information about it. And then this single that I'm about to show you cost £3, I think, and had to have it. Biker Like an Icon. You guys know how much I love that song. Great. Fantastic. And then things we said today from the Unplugged sessions, I think. And the reason this one cost a lot is because it's actually on white vinyl. It's on Capitol, so I'm presuming it was made in America, this one. It's got for jukeboxes only written on it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, I had to have it. Biker Like an Icon. Brilliant track. Absolutely fantastic. And then Off the Ground, I've got to mark it out of 10 now. Now this is the bit I actually hate doing. I kind of feel I have to do it though, because it's good to give them a mark out of 10, but I hate doing it because I find it difficult all the time to give the marks out of 10. Off the Ground, you see, I'd really love to give it like a 9.5 maybe, because there are great tracks on here. Off the Ground, Hope of Deliverance, Mistress and Maid, Biker Like an Icon, Get Out My Way, Come On People. All of them are just brilliant. However, a couple of them lack a little bit in lyrics, you know, just a little bit weak on lyrics, just a little, not too much. Vocals are great throughout the whole album. However, 2 or 3 of the songs just go on too long. So I'm going to go, I can't go 9.5. Yeah, see, I'm done on whether to go 9 or maybe right in the middle with a 9.25. We'll go 9. Yeah, we'll go 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Paul McCartney's Off the Ground. You know, if you catch me in the mood where I'm really digging this album, I could go up to a 9.25. So, you know, we go somewhere around that mark. 9 or 9.25 for Paul McCartney's Off the Ground. It's a great album. Check it out. It's brilliant. Very overlooked, very underrated. Check it out. It's a great album. Okay, so there we go. 9 or 9.25. Now then, I'm not going to do this in any more of my videos because I've done it enough times. But I'm going to do it once more in this video. I'm just going to let all you guys know about my new movie channel. I'd really appreciate if you'd head over there and subscribe. Don't have to really watch the videos because they're movies, you know, and this is music, so I don't know if many of you out there would be interested in that channel, but I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe because it's quite difficult to get a channel started, as you all know, I'm sure. So I'm going to leave a link in the description to it. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. All good all. Hope you enjoyed it, mate. For you and everyone else, hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, subscribe to this channel and my music one. Like the video and leave a message and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Bye.